suspension kit. here at ProPride Studios, the home of the 3P ProPride Hitch. And as you can see, we have a brand new set. And this is going to be a lot of fun. New format, new set, same wonderful jokes, same guy that's not quite as funny as Bob Saget, but we're going to have a heck of a time. And I hope you all had a very nice weekend, a relaxing weekend. This weekend, I actually spent some time thinking and pondering and figuring out a few things. And in fact, one thing I did is I ordered from Amazon. I really did. I ordered a chicken and an egg. Okay, so I'll let you know what happens. The studio audience is laughing. I got a couple of chuckles out of it. Hopefully Adam hit the sound bite. Then, as speaking of pondering and thinking, people say that they pick their noses. And I'm thinking, well, hell, I didn't. I was born with this one. So nonetheless, don't forget to like, share, and comment. Share us in groups, and we will start this program out very shortly. But first, let's watch this. And welcome back to the new set here at ProPride Industries. And I'm sitting here with my buddy Lazar. I'm sure everyone recognizes him. And if you've noticed, he has a very dashing, I'm going to call it dashing mustache, or even moustache. He has a dashing moustache.
I like moustache.
Yeah, he does like moustache. And if you see, he's kind of like my Ed McMahon. Most of you are too...
Oh, that is a sharp mustache.
That is a sharp mustache. Moustache. You're looking good, brother.
Goodness
I really
gracious.
like. What do you think of the set?
I love the set.
I like the set too.
I like the lighting. I like everything about it.
Yeah, it looks good. So, we getting any comments? People commenting on the new set?
Let's see. We got a good morning from Bob Hayes. We got a couple viewers. We got a ton of viewers. No comments on the set yet.
No comments on the set. Is Kirk 4 let us know
He hasn't.
what
I hope
he's
he
eating?
knows.
Because this is shout out time. Anyone you want to mention?
We have Andrew Novello, Brad Wright, Bob Hayes, Elaine McDowell, Brad Wright. I think I said Brad, actually. And then we have two others. We really don't know who the two others. It might be Paris.
So, could be Paris, yeah. And they could be watchers to be named later.
That is true.
They could
Stay
be.
tuned.
You do know what happened to Paris this weekend, right?
No.
no.
What, do you hear that, guys? Brent is lurking behind the light. He's already partaking in the episode.
I hate to be the one. Well, this is not a bad
married?
thing. So she got married. this
She
weekend.
did. Yeah. Well, no wonder she hasn't been bothered. What'd she marry?
Well, some guy's been dating for a year, so
Really?
it's plenty of time.
I wonder if
Plenty
he
of time
knows
for Prince.
about her philandering ways. Do you remember that in John Candy, Who's Harry Crumb? And he was sitting at the desk. Did you see that? Adam is nodding his head when he had the word of the day, and the lady came in, and it was philanderer. And he says, "Ma'am, your husband is a philodendria." Remember that? Yes. Isn't that a flower?
Philodendria.
All right, so shout out is over. Are we done? Nothing from Kirk 4, nobody else to mention?
I hope Kirk knows that we're not on Thursdays.
I interrupted his routine.
We did give an update on the ProPride TV, so I'm sure he'll be on.
Well, then let's go to announcements. Announcements, we only have one today. Today, during this, we're going to make it all day. Today on Monday, if you buy a 3P Hitch, you get a free conversion kit, and that's what, about 50, 60 bucks?
Yeah, the extension kit.
Or yeah, I'm sorry, extension kit.
Buy one 3P, get another one for free.
Oh, yeah. Whoa. I didn't approve that.
No, actually, we do have another special. If you buy 12 3Ps, we'll give you one.
There we go.
So you buy a dozen, you get a baker's dozen. So any of you that are looking to really be a good Santa this year, you can buy a dozen of them. That would only be what? How much? 40 grand? 35
40
grand?
grand.
We can work it out.
That works.
You can finance it.
Yeah. So announcements, 3P, did we pop anything up for them to see? Is there anything to see there? Or I'm sorry, the extension kit. There, we already popped that up. Anyone else comment? Because if not, we are going to go to something new. What do we got here?
Lou Joel, good morning from PA.
Nice. That's where Kirk Ford grew up.
Isn't that where you're from?
And Adam. Wow.
Look at that.
You guys are everywhere.
Use guys.
Caddy corner. You know, you guys are caddy corner from us, everything. You guys.
Use guys with your Birch beer and your Middlesworth chips.
Yeah. Now our sign guy is talking, but he doesn't have a mic.
Mic, yes.
He said something in Pittsburgh talk. Pittsburgh dad talk, right?
Yeah.
So that takes us to I look like I'm giant.
Yeah.
Why is that?
It's just, I think the difference in the.
No, I look massive.
Yeah, you do look a lot larger.
Yeah, it's got to be the angle. It could be the camera's working properly now because we have other things.
That's funny.
Could be it. But anyway, now it is time for Lazar and the Dow. And since he's sitting right next to me, I will get him ready here. I was thinking 47, 1 or 2. Take
like
your
it.
pick. Look up at the screen.
Yeah.
There he is.
I love
With
it.
that mustache.
Chapter 47 of the Tao Te Ching, verse 1. Without going outside his door, one understands all that takes place under the sky. Without looking out from his window, one sees the Tao of heaven. The farther that one goes out from himself, the less he knows.
Now that's a good one. Does the Hawk of Knowledge want to comment on that?
He's still taking it in, I think. So,
Well, basically, I have studied some of this. I'll tell you, what it's saying is you can find all the answers within, that our paradigm that we set up will create what we want to see. But we're actually, the answers of the Tao are within.
That was the best one I think I've read. That's the one that serenaded the most. I mean, I understood the first Tao.
Is that what you were thinking, too? You
Yeah,
think the
yeah.
same thing as
I
me?
was thinking 100%. Same
Excellent.
Thing.
Here's your
Made
little
sense.
bookmark.
Thanks, sir.
All right.
That is your Tao Te Ching of the day.
That is. Thank you, Lazar. For those of you, does anyone ever wonder why we do that? Does anyone ever ask?
No,
I think, well, should we disclose why?
absolutely.
I don't know. Do you?
I was gonna say you should.
I don't really know,
disclose
so
why.
we don't know why we do it, but we do.
It's
We're
just
not even 100% sure why we do these anymore, to be honest with you. Other than the fact that we just don't give up at ProPride. We just do not give up. We're going to keep this running forever.
Facebook will pick it up soon.
You think so?
Probably by episode 100.
They'll start picking it up?
They'll pick it up, maybe
Yep.
buy it from us. Who knows?
Oh, really? What kind of money can we make for a show like this?
From Mark Zuckerberg's wallet, anything.
Really?
Anything is possible.
Speaking of making money, let's take a look at this affiliate commercial. If you want to make some few bucks, all you got to do is talk about your 3P. Take a look at this. Hey everyone, David Jameson here, the crazy finance guy. And speaking of finance, remember, if you like to talk about the 3P, all you have to do is go over to our affiliate network page, sign up, and we will give you links, QR codes, all that crazy stuff. If you have any questions, you can email Lazar and he will be happy to help you. You know how much attention he likes. So all you have to do is, while you're talking about the benefits and the enjoyment of using the 3P, you can actually make money, $300 to be exact. So go to the affiliate page and sign up today. Thanks. You hear anything?
I do actually hear it.
It's
Seared into my brain.
Is it the voices that you hear in your
It's
head,
a
or
couple
is it music?
things that I hear.
Okay. I think I can hear it too. In fact, I can see the Hawk of Knowledge working this way. Brett, thank you for joining us.
Hey,
on
my
today's-
pleasure.
Yeah.
My pleasure.
All right. Yeah.
Hey, great to
Good
see
to
you.
see you. Right here at our talk
I'm going
show.
to try
yeah.
not to fall off.
So tell me about your new movie.
So it releases actually next year in June. We
Yeah,
had
it
a-
does.
We had a spring release date.
What's
the
it-
spring, summer.
That 90s guy?
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a
He's got
spring,
what?
summer.
A spring release date in June.
The spring release date in June. Have you got any more mileage out of that tramp stamp?
Not yet.
Isn't there? This is
I
great.
had them removed last week, remember?
Did you?
They're all gone.
Nonetheless, we have the man who carries around the Hawk of Knowledge. He can be considered the Hawk of Knowledge himself, kind of like Jamiroquai. The guy's name is JK, but everyone calls him Jamiroquai. That's the name of his band. That'd be like
okay.
calling Roger Daltrey The Who. So really, I mean,
he's questionable.
right, but we don't want to give 100% of the credit to the hawk because you are the one that grows the hawk.
You got to give credit where credit's due, and it comes out of my head, right?
Have you ever had a chia pet?
Just the one on my head. That could be. We should develop that as a holiday gift from ProPride.
Yeah,
A hot chia.
we should.
I mean, how badass would that be?
I think online you can get bobbleheads made.
Bobblehead.
We should get a
that'd be
Brent
hilarious,
bobblehead.
dude.
With a concave area here, and we put chia up there.
I'd get it, bro.
We don't have much to do around here, so I'm sure someone can get right on that project. Literally, we are overloaded with activities. Oh, I see what's going on with the camera. The lights were hitting my glass a little bit different. I'm like, I don't even think it's pointed towards us the way it looks. But nonetheless, Brent is here with Tech Talk, and today's...
We're all in frame.
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
Wow, look at that.
So today's Tech Talk is, don't worry, we'll just extend it a little.
Right?
Yeah, anytime you can extend it just a little, you never know.
You got it. Yeah,
Right,
sometimes
there
you
you
need a
go.
little help, and that's what we're here for. We're
Right.
always going to bring you help, even for the little things that need extending.
Right.
We're there for you. We are totally here for you.
The
So
floor is yours, my friend.
fantastic. So we've had lots of questions about just extension kits in general. What it is, what you need to do with it. Do you need it in the first place? So I did a little video on exactly that. So we did one on the extension kit, what comes with it, and why you would need it in the first place. So why don't we roll that, Adam? Hey, Brent here with ProPride Hitch, coming to you from our production facility in Holly, Michigan. Today we're going to go over the extension kit. I'm going to show you what comes with it. There's 8 pieces, how you install it, and why you would need it in the first place, right? So let's start with the, why would you possibly need this, first of all? So in my particular trailer, this is actually plenty long. If you've got 18 plus inches of extra past your coupler, so past the top of the coupler right here, then you're probably not going to need these components, right? But you need to have at least 18 inches of extra on your chains, your breakaway wire, and also the 7-pin harness, okay? So that's number one. If you don't, then you're probably going to need some of these items, but you can take a measurement from there to see. So it comes with 8 different pieces, actually. First one's going to be the 7-pin connector right here, so it extends your 7-pin harness. This guy is super easy to install. It's literally plug and play. It's got the cap on this, so it obviously stays dry too. However, when you plug this in, it lips over the edge there so that it stays on nice and tight too, so that it doesn't come loose. We've had customers mount these to different spots to where you have this come loose and this stays in place and into your truck. You can do all kinds of different things, but that's the first one. Second 2 pieces are going to be the chains. We extend the chains. These come in, I have to check my notes here, they come in 16-inch extensions basically right here with the clevis. So with the clevises we send with it, you get 2 of those too, it'll extend it up to 16 inches. So you can add those in. Those get basically put onto this guy here. You've got it at the end, you just extend your chains right like that and then put it onto your hook. I actually have a clevis on my hook as well because these hooks didn't have a way of bending them out. So that could be a case as well. If you need extra clevises, you could check and see and give us a holler. We can always help you out with that piece of it too, right? The third part is going to be your breakaway wire. This one was real close. I only needed a little bit more on it, so that's what I did. So you basically just we include, this one is actually 23 inches of breakaway wire, and we give you 2 crimp caps as well for it so that it stays in place. Those are simple. You just put a loop on each end, crimp it shut, and crimp it shut on whatever attachment you're going to have. Usually this is like a caliber or something like that. I've got this little guy on there because it works out real well for me, and it hooks onto your actual tow vehicle, not to the chain for your breakaway wire. So the extension kit is pretty easy, pretty straightforward as far as what it includes. And this is the complete 3P extension kit right there. It's $55, and you can get it when you do your hitch. You can get it if you don't have your hitch. We've got it for you available at www.propridehitch.com. And that's all for today on that.
And welcome back to our riveting episode here at ProPride Studios with our brand new set and my 2 buddies, Lazar and the Hawk of Knowledge, aka Brent McDowell, Little C, Big D. And he's going to finish with his little Tech Talk by Brent. Don't worry about Don't worry about it. We'll just extend it a little.
That's right. So hopefully that was a little bit, informative for you guys today. And I gave you some, at least, I know a lot of you that are watching probably own the Hitch, but we've lots of questions about this, so I thought it'd be valid to get out there in the virtual world so that we can start spreading the wealth of knowledge, right? So we'll just go over a couple things real quick with this. The why would you need it in the first place is if your 3P, it extends about 12 inches further than a normal hitch would. So we need about 18 inches further from your coupler. So if you don't have 18 inches worth of chain, 18 inches worth of 7-pin harness, or 18 inches worth of breakaway wire, then you're probably going to need the extension kit. It's always a safe bet just to honestly get it. If you don't need it for some reason, we'll take it back from you anyway, so it's no big deal either way on that part of it. And it comes with 8 pieces, so it's a complete kit. It's everything you would need to extend your tongue, basically, with all the electronics on it. And easy as that. And
Very
today,
good.
if you buy a hitch, we're going to hook you up with one for free. So
The whole day. They get
Whole
a
day
free
today.
extension kit.
let's
Right.
do it.
Now, before we roll your exit music, see, now that we're going on Mondays, we're testing this out. And so far, it's going pretty well. But Brent is very busy on Mondays. Would you want to leave right now, or you want to stay for the rest of the episode?
It's up to you guys.
No, we're actually
That's
we're asking.
typically, I know that answer. It's up to you guys.
Right? Like, you know what? Hey, I'll exit gracefully. How about that?
Yeah, 'cause
And,
I know he's got a lot to
I've
do.
got music playing probably in a second anyway.
Only if
Is
you
it playing
move on
already?
out.
It's about ready to start right now. So
All right.
you can exit on that. No, you got to stand and
Possibly,
shake his
but
hand.
I'd probably get some squeaking and stuff.
Yeah,
for
well,
that,
hey,
so-
good
Hey,
to see
nice
you.
pleasure.
All right, yeah.
Fantastic. Hey, maybe we'll see you next week.
So what does everyone think of the new talk show format?
I like it. Do you like it?
All 8 people watching like it?
Yeah, I think
Right.
so. We're getting a laugh out of it. I enjoy it.
Nonetheless, thank you, Brent, and that music is wonderful. We are going to get we're probably going to change that up, but now it's time for the weekly review. And this week we have a review by Jim T. And his little emblem thing here says JT. So we got JT giving us review of the week. We had a Hensley hitch, then switched to ProPride. Let's hear this. We had a Hensley hitch for 10 years, and with a new trailer, switched to a ProPride hitch. Wow. What a great improvement in technology. The best possible endorsement I could give for the ProPride is when my wife was towing and without prompting noted how much smoother the ProPride towed than the Hensley. That was my experience as well. Now, these people send these in. We don't even ask them to do this, do we, Brent? Nope. Brent, just so you know, Brent has not left. He said he was going to, but he's still here. Yeah, he's trying to be quiet. But you know what? We kind of like it when you're here. I got mixed emotions on you leaving. You missed out today. Right. But nonetheless, all right, Brent. Well, thank you, and thank you to Jim T and his wife.
That's awesome.
Actually, yeah, Jim, we really appreciate it, and we try to tell people that, and they think it's a sales pitch, but it's just clearly the system that's been improved on over the last 2 decades. It's
Yeah.
really what it is.
And I mean, that's the closest thing to the 3P, and there's such a difference.
Right.
you
Right.
know?
There is. I agree with you. So now that takes us to Crash of the Week, and this happens right in the mitten, right here in Michigan. Menominee. That's up north.
No? There it is.
Oh, Menomina. Yeah. There you go. Crash of the Week. M35 in Michigan. I can't quite make it out. Did it
That thing looks like it just tumbled.
picked up foliage?
It here you go. Look at it now. It just got torn apart. That's the
That's the insulation.
yeah, that's the insulation on it.
Wow.
Completely looks like it rolled over a few times. Looks like it might have even hit a vehicle at one point.
One thing you never see, never ever do you see on one of these crash photos
3P.
is a 3P. You
Never
never
will.
do. Never do. So there you have it, people. Sway is inevitable when you use a hitch ball. And if you're looking to save money, then why the heck, just get some rope. You know, if that's the case. But where you have that connection between some of your most important assets and things that you would like to protect, say family and possessions, Why people put that off and not take care of business is beyond me.
Especially when you're, I mean, that's a huge investment in itself, that Airstream.
It is. You know what? We can't let Brent go because now we got questions.
Yeah, that's
So we'll have
true.
to leave
Yeah,
him
we'll
around
have to
for
keep 'em
questions. But
next
do we
time.
have any questions today?
No question, but Jim Swanson. Good morning from Washington State. Your new set looks great. Now you can be more relaxed and more yourself. 3P owner since January 08.
Nice.
Wow.
Since 08.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Wow. That was 1 year in. Those were still, those ones have character. Because I
Oh, I'm
remember
sure,
they were,
right?
none of them were
Like
100.
built in a-
Well, they weren't 100%. That, like, if you put down 5, they would look
There's a little
slightly
difference,
different. Yeah.
Right. That was when, wasn't it Sean and his dad
Yeah.
building them out?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yep. And I used to go over there a lot then, too.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah. Good stuff. So any questions, anything else?
No other questions.
Well, since my monologue took up 2 real good jokes, I don't have a third today. We are going to cut back on the jokes, but you know what? It's time to say goodbye, and I'm glad that you were here with episode 47. I'll no longer be walking forward because I'd have to walk off the set to get around. So I'm going to say goodbye to you from here, and guess what? I'm going to see you again next week, whether you like it or not. 25 minutes or Hey everyone, David Jameson, the crazy finance guy here at ProPride. I want to talk to you about the install network. Now this thing is literally blowing up. People all over the United States like to install the 3P, and there's people all over the United States that need help installing the 3P. So if you need either, go to the install network page. The link is posted below. You'll find it on our website, and sign up if you need help having an installation done for you, or if you'd like to install them and pick up a few extra bucks. We're here for you, and I'll see you soon.